What patterns precede large-scale civil unrest? Imagine living in a neighborhood where suddenly everyone seems on edge, loud protests are happening every day, and police are everywhere. What's really going on beneath the surface? When big protests or riots happen, they don't just appear out of nowhere. There are signs that often show up beforehand. Recognizing these signs can help you stay safe and prepare better. First, look for rising social and political tensions. When people start openly criticizing the government or social issues, and debates turn heated, it's a sign things could get worse. You might see more protests, online arguments, or public criticism. Sometimes, ethnic or religious groups become more divided, which can add to the tension. Next, watch for an increase in public demonstrations or gatherings. When protests grow larger or happen more often, it indicates people are feeling strongly about something. These protests might start peacefully but can turn aggressive quickly. Pay attention to where crowds gather, especially near government buildings, police stations, or busy shopping districts. Changes in how people behave in the community are also clues. If you notice more confrontations, aggressive language, or graffiti expressing anger, it's a sign that unrest might be near. Police or security forces might also increase their presence in certain areas, signaling they expect trouble. Economic hardship is another big factor. When people face unemployment, inflation, or struggle to access basic services, frustration builds. Marginalized groups might organize protests in response to unfair treatment. Sometimes a specific event sparks unrest. This could be a controversial court ruling, a political decision, or an act of violence. These incidents act as triggers, especially when tensions are already high. Lastly, watch how information spreads. When rumors, misinformation, or calls for protests go viral on social media, it can mobilize groups quickly. Community networks often share plans for demonstrations or strikes. From an emergency preparedness view, staying aware of these signs helps you plan. Keep an eye on local news, social media, and community chatter. Know which areas are likely to be hotspots and plan to avoid them during tense times. Establish trusted communication with neighbors and friends to share updates. Have emergency supplies ready and plan multiple routes out of risky areas. If unrest seems likely, avoid large gatherings and protests. If you find yourself caught in a situation, stay calm, stay aware of your surroundings, and leave safely as soon as possible. Recognizing these patterns early can make a big difference in keeping yourself safe and ready for whatever might come.